All right, on tonight's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our generative AI course, and we did add more code to our medical chatbot. So let's have a look at what we went over tonight. We got to get that pulled up. We did do a lot tonight. It just spread out all over the place. So let's take it from the top. So next, we will create a folder called data where we will put our data or our medical PDF. Let me show you where we did that. So you can see this is our new folder here called data. As you can see, we imported over our medical PDF. So that's where our book is. Now we will get our Pinecone API key and implement in our code. So this is our Pinecone API key that I got from our website over here in Pinecone. Let me show you that. That's this here. Bam, that's my API key. Now we need to create a Pinecone environment by creating an API index on the Pinecone website. Let's go back to the API website again and show you where we did that. So let me go back. And you can see we have these instances here. This is how we create our environment with the, I don't know why I say terminated. Maybe because I disconnected from the Wi-Fi for a second there and it's saying terminated. But yeah, these are our instances here. That's going to create our environments in Pinecone. So that's that step. Next thing we will do is load our data from our PDF. We will do this by defining a function to do this for us. As you can see here, we define our function, define load PDF, pass in our data. Our data, of course, is here where we have our PDF. Then we have loader equals directory loader. We're going to load our data, and then we're going to load everything from the PDF. And then we're going to load that with using the PDF loader. And once we load our PDF, we will need to call the load function, and we will be storing the call function in a variable. So you see we calling our load function loader.load, and we store that in a variable called documents. Then we will return the variable documents while our document is stored or while our information is stored. And it's return documents you can see right there. Let me just go down a little bit more. Now we will extract our data with a function that we will store in the variable. So this is how we're going to extract our data, load PDF. We're going to pass in our data. So we're going to extract all of the information from our data. Of course, you know the data is where our PDF is. And then we store that in a variable called extracted data. Now to double check that our data was extracted successfully, we can run our variable with the load function stored in it. Note, this is only confirmation and it isn't a necessity, so we can commit. It isn't a necessity, so we can comment this out once we are done checking to make sure everything went through. So this is how we're going to check here, extracted data. We would run this, and our data should load. And let me show you where it is. You can see this is our code here. This is just code, no notes. So you can see we made all the new updates here. We have our pine cones. We have our define and load function. Then we have our extraction for our data. And let me take you over to our Google Colab and show you exactly what we have it over there also. Like I said, I'm going to run it over here. And I do have an update on the Google Colab situation. So as you can see here, we do have our information brought over here. The pine cones, defining our load functions, and our extraction information. And I did find out that we can actually bring folders over here into Google Colab. Let me see if I can, not like that. 1 second. How did I get that initialized initially? Here it is here. So we can do this. And bam. So yeah, we can actually bring those files over here that we have in our VS Code. We can do the same thing over here. So I'm thinking once everything is done, to have all the code down, I'm just going to run it from the Google Colab. I do like the way it was running. So hopefully this works the way it looks like it's working. The way it's going to work is the same as the VS Code. I can just bring new files over and new folders over. And as you know, those files and folders are what contains our information. That's going to help us run our medical chatbot. And of course, yep, I am going to keep you posted every step of the way. As you can see, we made a whole bunch of progress. We still have a lot more to do, so we're just going to keep on building. And I will keep you posted every step of the way. But for now, this is the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.